Hola, bienvenidos. Welcome back. As you guys can see for the title, today we're doing Whole Collection Project Pan. So I have a little bit of changes in this project pan, and I'll let you guys know about it, of course. Anything you need to know about this project pan will be in the description box. But I have my products here, my 7 products here. So if you're interested, stay tuned. But if you're new, welcome. Alejandra, I go by Alex, Eyeshadow Enthusiast with a Dash Project Pan. That is something you want to continue to see on your feed. Subscribe and join us. And now let's get on with this update. Okie doke, you guys. So I have my products here with everything that I needed to know. If you're not aware, this is a usage goal project pan for me. Mainly, if I can hit pan or finish something off, I will. But mainly, this is my usage goal. I replaced my Shop My Stash with this project pan to kind of give the randomization to choosing the products because I was being a little bit biased with the products I wanted to use. So let's start off with the first product, shall we? So I rolled in my Prism Shadow by Bodyography. This is what I'm wearing on my eyes today. I'm wearing a ton of things on my eyes today, but this is one of the things I'm wearing on my eyes today. My goal was to use this 10 times, and so far, let me see. I have used this. I've used this only 3 times. As you guys know, I didn't use a lot of makeup in July, and I'm trying to play catch up, so I've only used this 3 times, including today. But I don't see myself having a problem using this 7 more times. It's a beautiful shade, and it'll transition well into September with browns and oranges and yellow. So this is staying in. Next up, I rolled in my Inglot Z palette, you guys. So this is what this one is looking like. And I have used this 10 times, you guys. Mainly, I'm not going to lie to you, mainly it has been this cream shade. And I have dabbled here and there in the other shades. But this is mainly like a fall winter-esque type of palette that I have here. So it's a little bit difficult for me to incorporate it in other things without it making it look super deep or cool toned. So I didn't really dabble in it too much, but I did use it 10 times and that was my goal. So I'm kind of happy that at least I know that these are still working fine. These are still perfectly well. And I really do enjoy the quality of Inglot Shadow. So this is going to get rolled out. I rolled in the Profusion Citrine palette. This is what this one looked like. This was brand new when I brought it in. My goal was to use this 10 times, you guys. And I used it 10 times, and every time I used it, it was a dream. Such a dream to use. The only shades I really didn't use were these 2 right here. And that's because I had other shades and other project pans that I was working on that were super similar to them. But everything else was fair game, you guys. And I loved it. This shadow right here, this is called Strobe Lights. Oh my goodness. I loved that shade as an inner corner highlight. It made my eyes pop, gave me a very, very subtle yellow hint to it. It didn't really look too yellow on the eyes, but it made my eyes just brighten up. I love this as an inner corner highlight. So beautiful. These oranges helped out tremendously with other looks that I had done with other things like this one that I had in here. Loved it. Used it 10 times. I'm so happy I kept this one in my collection, didn't declutter because I was tempted to, but I'm glad I used it up because I really, really liked it. All right, my Touch and Soul Metalist Liquid Foil and Glitter Shadow. So this one, I was supposed to use 10 times, and so far I've only used it 4 times. I am using this as a base right now on my eyes. It is beautiful, but it's very, very light on my eyes right now. As you guys can see, like this is very, very light. So I have to be careful with it because it's super, super bold. I haven't used it as an inner corner highlight because I want to use it as a base to brighten the other shadows that I have, but I could use this as a base. This I would prefer when I am in my natural state and not in such a tan because it just stands out way too much. But I do enjoy it, and I have, 6 more uses of this? I don't see myself having an issue finishing those goals. My ColourPop 405 Shadow. This is so pretty, you guys. I've been having so much fun using this. This just gives a lot of glisten and glitter to my eyes. Right now I am wearing this on the outer part and on my lower lash line. I love this shadow. I use this with my Tarte Frosé. Oh, such a beautiful shadow. I use this with the green Prism. I use this with quite a few different shades. Really, really pretty. It gives such a dimension to my eyes, and I really, really like it. Like that glitter and glisten you see on my eyes is from this. It just brings this up to another level, and I don't have to have a purple look to wear this. I can layer this, and as you guys can see, it could be subdued and a little bit more toned down, but it still leaves that glisten and glitter on here. I've only used this one 3 times. 3 times, but every time I've used it, it's been an impact. 7 more uses, and then this gets rolled out. All right, the last 2 products, you guys. Here's the deal. You guys know that I did a declutter. And those 2 products left my collection. The Makeup Geek Enchanted Pigment, I had only used that one about 3 times, and I realized it wasn't really for me, and I felt like it would be better use if they received it. So I did declutter that one, as well as the Aesthetica face palette. I had that one in here. I used it 0 times. That was brand new. The only time I ever touched it was when I swatched it in this video last month. So I ended up just giving that one away because I knew that, you know what? Did I really want to pan that? No, not necessarily. It was beautiful, but I felt like they would get more use out of it. It's practically brand new. All I did was touch it with my fingers. I never put it on my face, so I ended up decluttering that one as well. So I have 2 products that I no longer own that have left the building, so I don't have any update on them. Basically, they just left to a new home, and I'm so happy that I did that. So you guys, with the 2 that left, and the 2 that I hit my goal on, that means I get 4 roll-ins, and 3 are still staying in this project pan. Oh my goodness, my brain, it's so early in the morning. So I'm going to put these, I'm going to grab my iPad, and we're going to roll in our 4 new products. All right, you guys, here we go. Come on. Laura Roseberry, that's a blush, so that is fair game. That's our first product. Oh, you know what? I'm going to have to write these down because I'm going to forget. Come on. Make it bigger. There you go. That is an eyeshadow palette, so that's fair game. All right, next. Natasha Denona, the Biba. Oh my goodness, you guys. Dose of Colors Lemonade Pop. That is a pigment, so I'm going to go with it. Let me go get this stuff, and then we'll meet our goals. All right, you guys, so here are my 4 products, which I'm very excited about. I'm looking at everything, and everything looks really, really good. So the first thing that rolled in was the Laura Geller Baked Blush in Rosenberry. So pretty, you guys. Look at this. So, so pretty. As you guys know, I did a massive declutter, and this stayed here because I loved it. So look how pretty that is. Oh, that is so pretty. I think this will look nice rolling into the fall. My goal is to use this 10 times, and I'm so happy that I have a blush that I can play around with. Then we rolled in the Buxom May Contain Nudity. This is something that I had decluttered. I tried to sell it, and it did not sell, so I just kept it, and I said, it is meant to be for me to keep it, whatever, I don't care. It's great quality. I just figured somebody else could get more use out of it, but here it is right here. I'll swatch like a few of these for you guys because it's not bad quality. These are some of the shimmers in here, so you guys can see. So I'm actually not upset that I didn't get rid of this one. I did get rid of the other 2. I had 3 in total. The other 2 I did. One I gave away and one I did sell. So this one's just going to stay with me until the end of time. My goal is to use this 10 times, and that'll be perfectly fine. Then we rolled in this one, the newest one. I actually do want to get the bronze from Natasha Denona, the newest one she came out with, but I'm holding off a little bit. This is the Mini Biba. I have used it, and I do love it, you guys. I really, really do love it. That shadow, these are just beautiful, and this is perfect for this time of year. So my goal is to use this one 10 times as well. And last but not least was this Dose of Colors Lemon Drop. This is Eye Duo that she had, a long time ago. It has a cream shadow on top, which has never been used, and it doesn't look like it's dried out either. And then there is a pigment at the bottom, and the pigment is this very light yellow. So I have a feeling this is going to be beautiful as an inner corner highlight. I've never opened it up. I've never used it, again, because I pick and choose my items. So my goal is to use this 10 times as well. I am actually very happy this rolled in because this is one of the ones I considered decluttering, but I did not. I ended up decluttering a few of these because they were brand new and never used. So I figured I'd give them, to someone else that would love them. And I'm glad this one rolled in because that was one of the ones I debated on keeping or not. But I'm actually excited to see how it works now that I have an excuse to use it. So here are my 10 products that I have in here, you guys. I'm very excited. I think that I will definitely roll out my Bodyography, my Touch and Soul, and my ColourPop. Those 3 will definitely get rolled out. I only need 6 to 7 uses out of those, and then the rest maybe depending on what it is that I do for the month. I don't know. A lot of neutrals have been coming out this whole entire summer. Have you guys noticed that? I haven't gotten a lot of colorful things coming out, but I'm fine with that. You know what? I've been using a lot of color. I needed to use my neutrals. I'll go back to my color. I throw it in here and there, and it gives me an opportunity to wear my bright and bold lips. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will put my videos on the screen for your enjoyment. Until then, adios.